Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Look, we have a special guest with us tonight. There's Henry. He's decided to sit in with us tonight. Aw. He's a cutie. He's a little cutie. How is everybody? So good to see you all. I'm going to have to put on my glasses to see you, to see your messages. Hi, Annie Bear, Dora, Barbara, D222. Let's see. Craig Dixon, Melody, good to see you. Margaret, I think I said hi to you. Margaret D. Eleanor, Gina Halleck, so good to see you. Ms. Sharon, just visiting. And if you've put your messages in, I got them. And Kim Princess, Ethereal Moonlight, Alex H., nice to see everybody. Oh, if I look exhausted and overjoyed, it's because I just finished my very last summer camp for the season, for the summer of 2025. So hold on here. Let's see. I'm still. Anyway, if I didn't say Nancy G, hi. If I haven't said hello to you, hello to everybody. It's really good to see everybody. And Henry's grooming himself, so nobody needs to see that. Oh my goodness. So good to see everybody. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you, Margaret. Oh my goodness. We did it. And this summer I feel even extra proud because we kind of staggered taking out all, cleaning up all throughout the last couple weeks. So my cleanup will be very minimal. I only have a little bit more to go take care of. So I'm very happy about that. That's going to help. Gina Fish says, my last week of summer classes was last week too. Woohoo! Yeah. 6 weeks to gear up for fall. Oh, yes. 6 weeks. I hope everybody's, taking advantage of this last month of summer. And I'm going to say happy August. Here we are. This is going to be an exciting month in more ways than one. So, yeah, we have that Lionsgate next week. I hope everybody's getting ready for that. Got your message, Ethereal Moonlight. And okay. All right, I'm just watching people come in. Hi, Nivra. Good to see you. Okay, I'm sorry, Melody. I should correct myself, right? Depending on which hemisphere you live in, Melody's looking forward to spring. How's the winter been there? Yeah. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Ethereal Moonlight. That's exciting. Very, very nice. And I got your message, Nivra. I just saw somebody here. Artsy Girl Marilyn, welcome. And Ocean Blue. Got your message, Ocean, your question. Welcome. Haven't seen you here before. All right. And Alex H. Sorry, I'm just going to star a few questions here for a moment and watch as a few more people come in and get their questions online. Okay. 42 Ethereal Moonlight. Oh, to be 42. It's been a few years since I was that age. Ocean Blue, you saw me on with Intuitive View. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Lucy Luckage. Good to see you too. Yes, I got your question, Kim Princess. Thank you. And I got you, Ms. Sharon. And just, sorry, I know this is kind of boring at the beginning, but I just want to make sure I've got everybody. Okay. Well, so nice to see everybody. We have 20 in the room, and that's a party. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. So we'll see how many questions we can get through tonight. Yep. And as usual, I'm going to be using my Light Seers Tarot tonight if I use the cards. I also have my dowsing rods, and I have my guides, my intuition. So thank you so much for joining, and I appreciate that. Nancy G, I got your question too. Yeah, welcome. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, just visiting. I think I got your question. Let me just verify. Yes, I did. Okay. I have about 16 questions starred, so that's almost all of us who are in the room. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll just jump right in and see what we get, what the guides have for us. Okay, Annie Bear is our first question. And I don't know if she's here. I think I saw something about you popping in or popping out, but we'll start here. Sure would appreciate a read about the alder tree. I think it means outback. I did, Nivra. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I did. I discovered it's cracked and we got to cut it down. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Okay. And I want to suggest that any other readers in here, I know we have a few, please tune into the energy of that tree too. And you're welcome to chime in. Okay. I think the more information we get, the better. Okay. Okay. The alder tree. Okay. First of all, I don't know why it just feels like it was damaged. I don't know if this was from a lightning strike or it feels like it's sort of too heavy on one side kind of thing. So I sort of feel like a lean that may have led to this crack. Okay, hold on. So showing me the roots too. There was something perhaps like damaged in the root system that caused the lean that allowed the tree to become imbalanced and crack. But okay, this is really interesting because I've never really tuned into the energy of a tree for a reading before. And I'll tell you, I have my own story about a tree. But I feel like the tree feels its energy for me feels like it's it has this energy of I've provided and I'm just tired. I've provided, I've lived a good life, but now I'm just tired and it's time for something new. So I would just say go thank the tree. Do you talk to trees, Annie Bear? I know that's really weird, but I did once have a tree in my yard die almost overnight too, and it was damaged in its youth. Okay. But it feels like, okay, I just want to go back and say this tree feels like it's served its purpose. It's lived I think we all are here with a purpose, every living thing. And so I feel like it feels like it led a good long life. And yes, okay, just visiting says, yes, I feel the lean from the roots all the way up to the right side. And it just sort of feels like it was time. And it's the tree feels as if it's sort of like making room for something new in your life too. So don't feel bad for the tree. Just say thank you. I've enjoyed having you here. You called it elephant. That's great. I love it. Okay. Love and light to the alder tree. I love trees. The tree in my yard that died overnight happened at a time that we were having really, really incredible stress, like some things, and some people in our household were having a lot of stress. And it was very interesting how it died. Like within a month, we just watched this gorgeous pine tree turn, you know how the needles turn red when they die, turn this brownish red color, and boom, gone, and leaning, I mean, overnight. So it was very interesting. I felt as if that tree took our emotions on in a healing way. Anyway, that's what I get. Okay. Yes, we have a lot of tree lovers here. That is so beautiful. Okay. I love it. Okay. We're going to move on. Thank you, Annie Bear, and blessings to you and your alder tree. And it's never fun, but we have to let them go. Okay. A message from your guides from Dora Romero. Okay. I love that picture of you, Dora. It's beautiful. Okay. Well, okay. When I tune into your energy, I feel like your guides are telling you to kind of like get ready. Like something's coming up for you. Something like new, something new is coming up for you. And the like fall time frame feels kind of like things break out of a rut or something like that and quicken, and it gets more energetic, and it's nice. It's like a nice change of pace for you. So your guides are just really kind of saying, ready, set, go. Here we go. We're, it's on to the next phase, whatever that may be. Whatever you believe that may be, Dora Romero. So look at all the chatter about the trees. I love it. Just visiting has 38 redwoods, 2 old olives, 2 massive oaks. Wow, that's amazing. Karen Conroy is here. Oh, welcome, Karen. I didn't see you come in. Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay. Well, that's what I get for you, Dora. So I don't know. Think about what that may be for you, because it feels almost like I don't know what that is. Like, it feels like you could be like taking a class or signing up for something or joining a group or something that just feels different, and it brings a lot of lightness and newness into your life. So that's cool. Okay, good luck to you. Barbara D222. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to do this without the glasses. Let's see. Can we see Henry? There he is. There's the boy. He's got his little harness on. Okay. Will JC respond to my invitation to a trip to the zoo? If so, do I accept or decline? If so, accept or decline. Sorry. Okay. Hi, Kendra. Good to see you here. All right. And Liz Reeves, I missed you too. Hi. Good to see you. Okay. Barbara, I'm going to use my dowsing rods for that. That's a good yes-no question. You've all probably seen me use them before. Okay. Will JC respond to Barbara's invitation to the zoo? I'm just going to ask, will JC accept your invitation to the zoo? That's a yes. String along. I feel like whoever this person is, they might string you along a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna go. You're gonna go together. Yeah. No, I think it's gonna be good. I hope you're doing well, Karen. I know you were having some problems before. I hope you're on the mend. I hope you're improving. Okay, thank you, Barbara. Craig Dixon. Now, some people look like already tried to help you with this, Craig. So Craig says, how am I with lost items? I'll just tell you what I get. I've done it a little bit, but I don't do it all the time. Okay, I'm going to try not to read what others have written here and see what I get. I just lost my debit card. I've looked just about everywhere. Should I just order another or will it turn up? I'm going to tune in and then I'm going to use the dowsing rods to see what they get. Okay. So debit card. Are you sure? Okay. I'm seeing like under a seat. Like, have you checked like under the seat of your car or something like that? Or, you know how like if it falls down the side, it feels like it kind of went into feels like the car to me. And I know I think you said you checked the car, but I feel like it's under something or it went behind something or in that crack between the seats that's so miserable and so hard to get things. Um, so, or the side, like the door. That's just what I'm seeing. But let's ask the dowsing rods, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Is Craig's debit card in his car? That's a yes. Isn't that funny how it did it to the side though? Let me ask a quick question. Did Craig drop the debit card out of his car? That's no. Is it hidden under a car seat in the car? It's a no. It's just sort of waggling. Is it down the side, out of sight somewhere in the car? Yes. It's weird. Could it have gotten kicked like under the mat or something, the car mat? I don't know. It does feel like it's in the car. Like you had it out or it was in a pocket or something like that and it fell. So, oh, good idea, Gina Fish. She says, check your account for the last place you spent money. Yeah. And make sure that make sure it hasn't been used. Let me see here. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. I got you. Would love a message. Oh, Karen. I just want to make sure I'm catching everybody. Okay. Okay. I thought there was a message from Karen, but I got your question. You're okay. Okay. Yes, Janet says things always fall in the skinny area between the car seats. And a flashlight. Okay. All right. All right, let's move forward. Thank you so much. I got your question, Lucy. Yeah. Oh, right. Melody. Would appreciate any messages from the guides. Okay. Melody, have you, or I don't know why they're showing me somebody who's like, blowing their nose or under the covers. Have you or anybody in your family been under the weather a little bit, like have a cold or something like that? That's what they're showing me. If not, I think then what the suggestion is here is to, like, caution, like, wash your hands and make sure that you're keeping getting your sleep and all the things. I don't know why. It just sort of feels like a time of low energy. And so just take care and take care of yourself a little bit. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. Welcome, Tyrone Price. I haven't seen you here. Nice to see you. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, Melody, and see what else we can get. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Oh, yeah. Well, interesting. Okay. I get something completely different with the cards. This is actually kind of nice. And I think this, you're probably going to know what this means. You get the card of victory. So this is not talking about your health, but I do want you to watch your health. Okay. Just what, make sure that you wash your hands and stay out of crowds and all that kind of stuff. You're still in the winter time. Hi, John. um, Oh, Dora is taking a psychic development class. Oh my gosh. Thank you. That's great. Oh, good for you. All right. This is a victory, but what I want to show you, Melody sent me a screenplay that she's written. And do you see what we see in this card? Those are the spotlights. Those are spotlights coming down on a stage, right? And this is the card of victory. So you might feel some movement in that area in terms of getting people to look at or pick up um, your play and put it on. Put on a production. Um, the King of Cups. I pulled 3 cards for you. The King of Cups is about using your intuition. He's very, very intuitive, but it's also somebody who's very kind and compassionate. So you may meet some man, could be a woman, but somebody who, takes compassion and really wants to give you a shot. So I think that's really nice. But the third card is interesting, and this may be what we were talking about before. The Ten of Wands. It talks about this is often a card of burden. It's a heavy lift, right? The work that you're doing. And maybe this is where I was seeing you feeling a little run down or whatever that might be. It didn't feel like you were dramatically ill. It just feels like the burden of getting to this time of the spotlight, it's just going to take an incredible amount of work. I think you know this. But keep going. It doesn't mean tens are really close to the end of the journey. So keep working at it. Okay. And do protect your energy. Okay. Thank you. Just visiting. I appreciate that. Thank you everybody for suggesting to hit that thumbs up and to subscribe. Thank you to anybody who's new here. I appreciate you coming. Great to see you. Oh, we got 31. Yay, nice to see everybody. All right. Miss Sharon, I got your question. I've just started. Thank you so much. Victory and accolades. I mean, that's perfect for somebody who's trying to get a screenplay, right? Nice, Melody. Okay. Very good. All right. It feels like you're kind of, it's a heavy lift, but you're doing it. Okay. Margaret D. Okay, Margaret's had some trouble with what she thought was a water leak behind her wall, and the building managers are kind of giving her the run around a bit. Okay, so she says, given that the building staff did not find a leak and have concluded it's just a thermal expansion of the pipes, what is the guidance? Will anything shift before they seal up my wall? Well, can I just say that I don't really know what this means, but a thermal expansion still feels like the potential for a leak. Does it not? If a pipe expands, what happens? Eventually it breaks. So I still think there's something that needs to be done there. Will anything shift before they seal up my wall? Like, will it start to leak? I'm not seeing that. I kind of feel like this is, I'm sorry to say, it feels like it's going to be a little bit of an ongoing problem for a little while. And it almost feels like they seal it up, but then they have to come back to it again. And again, you are just advised to really kind of make sure that you're, that they're paying attention to your concerns. I'm going to use the dowsing rods to ask if you're going to have a continued problem with it. Okay, Margaret? So let's do that really quickly. Okay. Will the pipe behind Margaret's wall, what's the question, um, continue to expand? That's a yes. It took its time getting there though, so it's like a slow thing. Um, okay, here we go. Will they ultimately fix the problem with the pipe? Yes, but do you see? I mean, they're just creeping. I feel like it's going to take some time. So, oh, I'm sorry, but the managers do not want a leak in their building if you have other people below you. Okay. I'm going to put my glasses on because I am squinting like crazy. Okay. Hi, Dupree. I don't think I've seen you here. I see some new names. And hi, John Medeiros. Okay. All right. On to the next question. Thank you. I just want to make sure I'm getting the new ones. Just visiting. I'm having a challenging time with the woman helping me with my podcast. What do the guides recommend? Well, this isn't even psychic. I'm just kind of like, if somebody's giving you a hard time with it, find somebody new, right? It's hard enough to do these technical things, but find somebody new. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know who this person is, but I'm not sure that they are the expert you think you are. The beagle has the right idea. Henry, there's the beagle. Oh, sleeping? Okay. Hi, Tyrone. Hi, new Tyrone. Nice, very nice to have you here. And Dupree. Good to see some new names. Okay, so let me just tune into this woman, right, and see what your guides have to say. She does feel like difficult, but it feels like she's sort of like dragging her feet because like I said, I don't think she really knows quite what she's doing. And you might want to just politely tell her you found somebody else who can do it a little quicker for you or something like that. You may not need to be that polite, right? You may just want to be very direct. Like I think we need to go in a different direction. Okay? She doesn't feel good. Her energy feels a little bit like you can't tell her anything, too, right? Oops. The beagle is gone. Well, she's also the webmaster for my group's website. Oh gosh. That's not fun. Hi, Viviani. Good to see you. All right. So I think you should move on. I think, yes, you said she's doing it for the first time. I think you can just say, listen, I found somebody else with a little more experience, no hard feelings, um, or something. Whatever it is, if you have to continue working with you may want to keep a good relationship. Annie Bear says, I get controlling. Oh, okay. Liz says, yes, I had the Blue Jay over here, but I put it back here. This is the Blue Jay that my son did when he was in the 8th grade, and I love it. It's oil pastels. Lily says, I bet the beagle heard the refrigerator door, and you are probably correct. He somehow knows whenever the food comes out. Yeah. All right. Eleanor, good to see you. Thank you for coming. All right. Dora, okay. Can I just pause for a second before we go on to Eleanor? Dora just said she tried to set up a reading, but my site said no availability for 6 months. I just went in and fiddled with it and tried to set up new dates, and somebody else told me the same thing. So I am so sorry. I just finished camps. I'm going to concentrate this week on getting it fixed. So I don't know why it's saying that, because I have availability coming up soon. If it's urgent, you can send me an email. You can just send it to kelly@kellyhealing.com. Okay. Oh, Karen says blue jay and blue jay feathers are a sign from my mother. Maybe that's why I switched it, because I had it on over here where that red window is. But I love this so much. Yeah. Okay. Janet, yes, I am pleased with my new home. I really am. Very happy. Okay, the website is up, but if it's urgent to set up a meeting, just email me and we'll set up the time. Liz Reeves, yes. Mercury retrograde. We're right in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Okay. Ellen says, what will August be like for me? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Ellen, on my lovely Lightseer Tarot deck. Give it a little shuffle, cut the deck, and let's see what Eleanor needs to know for August. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Well, Ellen, what's going on with you? Okay. You've got some changes coming up, but you've also got some challenges too, it would appear. So we start with the 9 of Wands. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each week of the month. You start with the 9 of Wands, Ellen. And this is about, having been through it, right? You're still standing, your barriers are up, your defenses are up, but you're still on your feet, right? A little bumped and bruised. So things may be a little bit challenging for you right now. Challenging to move forward is what I'm feeling with you. In the second week, we go into a change. This is the Judgment is all about a rebirth, like a new you, an whole new you. So I know that Ellen is thinking about starting this community farming business or collective in another area. So this might be kind of a nice change for you. But again, very similar to the 9 of Wands, there's the 8 of Swords here. So this is feeling trapped in your own mind, by your own mind, where you are. Maybe this is more difficulty in kind of releasing what you need to release in the area where you live right now. And at the end of the month, we get the Page of Cups. So this feels like things break loose. These are new starts. You've got this newness, but it's kind of back and forth for you, Ellen. But the Page of Cups suggests that there could be a surprise coming. Something out of the blue, something surprising that really fills your cup, that makes you feel great and helps you to move in the new direction. Okay, so that's what your August looks like, Ellen. Oh my gosh. Oh, Karen says Mercury retrograde hit with a bang, had a clogged toilet, led to Roto-Rooter, emergency septic pump, oh my goodness. That was my year last year. Mercury retrograde it cost me a lot of money and a lot of refrigerators. I had 3 refrigerators last year. Okay. Nancy, I love the Lightseers deck. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any questions here. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of Well, fortunately, the second one, the first one we bought got replaced at no cost, but then the second one died, so we got the third one at no cost. But so it was more of a pain than it was money. So, but it's expensive to buy a refrigerator. Has anybody bought a refrigerator lately? They are crazy. All right. Okay. That's Lily Rose says that's Saturn, Neptune, the plumbing. Oh yeah. Mhm. All right, ethereal moonlight. What's the outcome from now till the end of the year for me? It feels good. Feels sunny. Feels it feels a little bit like, I want to say, like frenzied, fast paced, but in a good way. You know. So just protect your energy too. It feels like you are like, things are coming forward for you. I'm going to go ahead and, maybe it's that channel you started up, right? Oh, look at this. All right. This makes sense. Okay. There's that Seven of Pentacles. This is nurturing something, really growing. This is like Seven of Pentacles talks of making sure that you dot your I's and cross the T's. You're watering and you're fertilizing your plants. Maybe it's this channel, this new young channel. Yes. But look at this. You stream every evening, so lots of energy. Um, Here's that Hermit card. It's saying you might need to pull back your energy a little bit, right? You might need to pull back and kind of go within, really read. Let's see. Jessica Lynn, I think I did get your question. I'll verify it. But this is speaking of going within, really checking your feelings. How are you feeling? What is the right direction for me? Jessica Lynn, can you put your question in again, please? I think I need it. I need it again. Okay. So this is just saying, like I said, remember I said to protect your energy? There it is. And here's the King of Wands, right? He's the entrepreneur. He's really making it happen. You're making it happen. So please go ahead and go forward, but make sure that you're finding a balance in your energy. Okay? All right. Very good. Ethereal moonlight. I think it's going to do great. I mean, that King of Wands, man. Oh, I hope the water mitigation is covered too. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to read all the names that I have in the queue right now because I see some questions whether I got your question, and I'm not always looking. So I have Nivra, Ocean Blue, Alex H, Kim Princess, Ms. Sharon, Gina Fish, Nancy G, Trisha L, Karen Conroy, Lucy Lekich, Janet DC, Maureen D'Amico, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, D'Amico, and let's see, Ms. Sharon, did I get you twice? Polly and Dupree. So if I have not called your name, I don't have you on my list. Okay. Got you, Jessica Lynn. Got you. Okay. Let's go on to Ms. Sharon. I think I had you twice in here. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I jumped ahead. I apologize. Naira was next. I'll get to you, Ms. Sharon. Okay. All right. Can I get the energy around my husband and I and the difficult time we're having being in two countries? Oh. Neither. I'm sorry. I can feel like it feels a little bit. Are you feeling a little bit hopeless right now? I feel like I'm feeling the energy I feel is like defeated right at the moment. Okay. And it makes sense with all the craziness that's happening in this country with immigration. Okay. Energy around your husband. I would not give up hope. I feel like this is something that could resolve itself. And I feel like I know I've read on this before, but I don't know what I've said about timing. But for some reason, it feels a little further out. Like it's going to take you may need to have a little more patience than you'd hoped. I also sort of, I don't know if it's possible for you to go there. I don't know where he lives. For you to go there and spend some time in the meantime, because I just feel like this is a very difficult. Whoop, just had a card jump out. Yeah, Seven of Swords. That's that defeat, right? Somebody took something from you. Because it feels to me like you guys were like right on the edge there. And then the rug got pulled out from under you. And that could be with all this crazy immigration nonsense that's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of feel like don't give up hope, but also, you're going to have to really be patient with things that are going on. I feel like it may be, you don't want to hear this, but it may be another year before things resolve itself. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nivra, and good luck. That's difficult. I understand this because one of my sons is trying to move to the UK. His girlfriend was trying to move here from the UK, but it's just not going to happen right now. So he's trying to move there. But that's a challenge too. So all of it's a little bit different. It just feels like it's going to be, just give it a little time. Ocean Blue, general reading, please. Okay, Ocean Blue. Let me see. Okay. I was just going to say something about like I see like sunshine and like a beach or something like that, like travel. And look what card popped out. The Two of Wands is about planning, and this is often a travel card. You see that globe that's there? So I don't know if you have a trip in mind, Ocean Blue, but it looks like it could be a good thing. All right. You've got a little bit of, right now, there's a little bit of confusion. Things are up in the air. They're asking you to go within. Use your intuition, Ocean Blue, okay? Take a beat, really kind of go deep, deep, deep within because, feel like there's something about, if it's not travel, it's just something about like plans for the next steps, What should I be doing next? But it's hard, like nothing's really kind of gelling in your mind. But they're asking you to really kind of listen to your higher self, your intuition, your angels, your guides to come up with that next thing. And let me see if there's something. It feels like it could be like in an area that's like kind of a, all right, if this is not a trip, this feels more like career, next purpose, what is my purpose kind of question. Um, it feels like they want you to really kind of tap into some creativity in your life, Ocean Blue, like tap into your creative side or find a creative side. And I don't know if this is music or if this is, art or photography or what it may be, but it feels like they want you to sort of do like a 360 a 180 from what you've been doing and go, get out of your analytical side and go into your creative side. Okay. I hope that's helpful. And if you're going on a trip, take me. All right. Alex H. My husband is still dating someone and I'm feeling lost and stuck. Oh, I got a boinger. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I work in this really humid office building and my hair gets weird. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Gina. Gina is sending blessings to all who are open to receive. I'm getting a ringing in my ear. Okay, husband still dating someone and I'm feeling lost and stuck. Can you tell me if we will reconcile soon or if I am meant to cut emotional ties and start a new path? Can't get clarity. I'm feeling like this is a time um, that you need to. I. This is a time. This time apart is needed. Is like something that you both need, and you should both utilize. And I think I've said to you before that I see like a reconciliation, but I feel like this is meant to show you what you want and what you don't want. Okay? What is meant for you and what's not meant for you. I said this before and I still feel it. I think your husband cares about you very deeply. I still feel as if this romantic situation is that he's in is novel, it's new, it's exciting for him. Just and I know that's painful, so I'm sorry to say that. But it's right now it's sort of like this new thing, the shiny new toy. But I don't feel like that will last. And I also am being shown too that you, Alex, should you know, when the time is right, it's really important for you to express your feelings and your intentions because I don't know that he knows that. I don't know that he knows exactly, like, if you've been explicit with him. Okay. Um, Gina says she always thinks of angels when her ears ring. It really picked up. I always have a ringing in this ear, but it really picked up just a moment ago. Um, okay. So I also feel, Alex, I know this is difficult, but I think it's important for you to also explore a little bit if you have the opportunity, if you're interested in, like maybe explore a date or two, um, because I feel like it's going to bring clarity to you both. Um, I don't feel like you're in the you feel ready for it, but if the opportunity comes up, it might not be a bad thing for you. Okay. So, to just, and again, it's about comparison, it's about knowing what you want. I feel like in the end, I still feel like you and he could find out that really what you wanted was always there. Um, but make sure he knows your feelings. Okay. All right. I'm leaving it there. But thank you. And big hugs. Yes. Big hugs to you. That's difficult. I know. And get out of your head a little bit. I feel like you're in your head about their relationship. Don't even let yourself go there. All right. Kim Princess. Hi. Of course I'll get to your question. Does my grandmother have a message for me? All right, let's go to grandmother. Have we met your grandmother before? I feel like we have. She feels soft and sweet. That's the kind of this feeling that I get, like right now. This but also like a powerful person. Like she really kind of knew how to get things done. Um, all right. Grandmother. It's like she's showing me that you are like, I don't know if this makes sense to you. Almost like you're at a crossroads, Lily Rose. Like you're trying to decide the direction of your life and it's, been a challenge. It's a challenge for you right now because you're not really sure. She's showing me like how it's almost like puppets. Oh, godmother, but puppet strings or something like that. Like she's kind of helping to sort of put things in your path that show you where you need to be, um, or you where you may want to be, like give you options, showing you things. She's also very interesting because she's showing me like, oh, this is weird. Okay, almost like waving a you said she's your godmother, but like a fairy godmother, kind of like waving a wand. I don't know if you had a joke about that or something. The pixie dust or whatever this is. Did you guys ever have that, like, tease about that a little bit? Because it feels like she's like kind of like helping to pave a path, and she's hoping that you see this direction, Kim. Like she's I don't feel like you quite feel it, but she's there, and she's, almost really trying to get your attention. Um, okay, okay. She's showing me too, like she really kind of feels like she was quite a. I love pixie dust. I always say that. Oh, interesting. Well, she knows that you like it, but it's almost like she's kind of. I just see like glittery glitter, sort of. She's showing me this image of you when you were a child too. Like she kind of has these. I feel like she was very engaged as a godmother. Not every godmother is, but I feel like she was very engaged in your life and really kind of sees herself as another mother for you. Very nice. Had to take your puppy out, Maureen. No worries. I'm still here. All right. I anyway, she's showing me just a lot of love and a lot of support, but but it's almost like she doesn't want to get in the way too much. She wants you to find your way, but she's like, it's almost like paving the way for you a little bit. So it's an interesting thing. Okay. I like her energy though. She's cool. What was her name? Tell me her name. I don't always get names. Oh, okay, we're going to move on to Ms. Sharon. Very much so. Okay. She feels, yeah, I like her energy. Okay. Ms. Sharon, will I get a diagnosis for my skin condition? Lydia. Oh, I like that. Okay. Will I get a diagnosis for my skin condition? I feel like you're going to have to see a couple of specialists before they figure this out. It feels mysterious. Okay, Gina Halleck was feeling an L name. Good for you. That's nice. Okay. A diagnosis for your sorry, Blinger. Um, a diagnosis for your skin condition. Does your Miss Sharon, is it really like itchy or painful, or it just feels quite uncomfortable to me? That's the feel, almost like crawly or something. Um, if you're still here, but I feel like you're going to have to see a few doctors, and I don't know what if you're in a bigger city, but you might want to go to like a big, um, like find a specialist in another city that's going to be, maybe has more familiarity with this. Yes, Gina, I get the same. I feel like this is like a little bit of a mystery, but I think you are going to find the doctor too, just like Gina says. But I think you're going to have to jump around a little bit. Poor thing. Oh my gosh, there's nothing worse than you know, itchy, uncomfortable skin. I mean, it'll just drive you nuts. And I think you might need some sleep. Like you might, I don't know if you're having trouble sleeping, but it feels like that, like it's just affecting every area of your life. Okay. I'm so sorry, Miss Sharon. We're going to send healing and blessings to you. Thank you. Keep looking, keep talking to finding that right specialist. Message from Spirit for the next month. Yes, thank you, Gina. Gina's so good. Sending healing light to Ms. Sharon. Let's all send some healing to Ms. Sharon and to anyone else here who needs it. To Karen Conway, to anybody else. I was thinking the same thing, Annie Bear, like something that you're eating or drinking or an exposure, perhaps. Yeah. But I don't think it's an allergy. I actually think it might be something that's more autoimmune. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Gina Fish. What? Look at these beautiful cards for the next month. I love it. These are great cards. All right. And I did 5 instead of 4. The first card that came out was this 8 of Swords, like a time that you're coming out of right now. But the next month, the four cards for the next month of August are the 10 of Cups, which is the happy family card. This is saying all the happiness and joy and abundance and all the good things, right? With the family, you see the children and, love and happiness. And then you get the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer or manifesting something new this month. Nice. And the Queen of Cups, beautiful energy. So she is intuitive. She's deeply nurturing. She's kind and loving and compassionate. You've got some very nice self-love cards here too, Gina Fish. And the last card that you get is the Hierophant. This speaks of looking to your higher power, your mentor, your, somebody who really is a guide for you. You see those long steps all the way up to the beautiful light. So it's saying it feels like a shift, a very like a spiritual shift for you. Nice. Very, very good month for you. Maybe you said that you just finished some courses too. Maybe this month is like kind of a time to absorb that information. You're really going to step into your spirituality a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I just lost a card on the floor. Let's see. Those are fantastic cards. I like it. Okay. Who are the Gina's calling on all unemployment angels to bring light and healing. Yes. I don't know who it is that's unemployed right at the moment, but I think there are a lot of people looking for work. I think there are a lot of people. Okay. Nancy G, can you tell me what's coming toward me in August? Okay, lots of August. All right. To me, it feels like August is a time I'm hearing like buckle down on something. I don't know if it's something with a job or something new that you're learning, or I don't know, starting the getting really serious about your meditation practice or some other thing. But it feels to me like it's a time to really kind of get focused. It is kind of that Virgo energy that we're going to be coming into at the end of the month. It's energy that says to me that you're starting to get serious about something that you've been toying around with. So I don't know what that is for you, Nancy G, but we wish you all the luck. Very good. Okay. Goodbye, Annie Bear. Good night. She's swooshing. Okay. Thank you, Nancy G. Those are great cards. Hi, Vaughn. I'll add you to the list. Okay. All right. And moving on to Trisha L. Trisha, Nice to see you. Let me just see here. All right, Gina Halleck says Lorna Byrne calls them unemployment angels, angels who are available, unemployed angels. Oh, I said that wrong. Unemployed angels are available to help. Oh my gosh. I think even the employed ones can help. Lorna is very interesting. If anybody can look her up, she's Irish and had a very difficult upbringing, but she does see angels like in the flesh. She's very interesting. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. Trisha L. What do my spirit guides most want me to hear right now about my next chapter and where I'm being called? Okay, Trisha L. Trisha. My next chapter. Your next chapter, to me, the energy I feel, Trisha, this is probably not what you want to hear, but it feels a little bit more hibernation, like a little bit more of that stepping off the treadmill and, really kind of taking care of yourself, really like sleeping and eating well and really kind of um, looking to the future, like really trying to ground yourself before you can actually see what the next step is. It's almost like your guides and angels want you to just, it feels like you've been very busy, always looking, and now they want you to really kind of step off and have that moment of, um, like deep within yourself, right? Close the door, have the bubble bath, take the time, sleep in if you can do that right now. That feels really good for you. So but it feels like this is a time that you need to develop that clarity for where you're going next, because I feel like after that time, and only after, it's as if you're like kind of jumping full both feet into some kind of new path of, I feel like it's like a spirituality path for you, like area where you're going to be really you may actually be starting to do this, like doing readings or healings or something like that. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, very nice. Okay, moving on. We've been on here for an hour, and I'm going to try to get on through these messages. Okay. Karen Conroy, I feel like you've got your healing angels all around you. It's as if they're like stroking your hair and really holding you up because you've been through it. You have really been through some things. Okay. They're bringing my attention to your like digestion, like really like, are you eating, are you getting the nutrients that you need right now? Because I know it's been hard. All right. They're showing me to like really um, stay out of the negativity, because it's very easy to do that when you're not feeling well and things are, and your toilets or whatever is happening. But it feels to me like they are really trying to get you to baby yourself, like nurture yourself very much. Okay. All right. Blessings to you. Really, really many, many healing blessings to you. Can everybody hear me okay? I feel like my voice is getting too soft. So let me know if I need to speak up. Lucy says, may I have a reading on what may be coming my way for August? Thank you. Lots of August. Oh, Karen, that has been the most difficult, eating and digestion. I'm so sorry. Yeah, they just want you to really kind of be kind to your stomach right now. Okay, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate the feedback. Maureen is punch drunk right now. I am too. After 8 long weeks of camps and probably another 4 months before that of all the planning, I'm done. Put a fork in me. All right, Lucy Lekich. A reading for what's coming in August. All right. Let's go to the cards, but I'm going to tune in. Lucy. Lucy, I think there's at least one glass of wine waiting for me tonight. That's about all I can drink anymore anyway. Thanks. Oh, I'll continue. I'm good. I am good. Lucy, I'm pulling 3 cards for you. Oh, good. All right. This looks like it's the same lady in each of these 3 cards. Look at this, Lucy. This is the 6 of Swords. This is all about leaving troubled water for calm. Okay, so something's been a little turbulent in your life. They're saying not for long. Okay, swords are the mental suit too. So this might not be literal. This might be, kind of in your mind. You've just been kind of struggling with something. And here is the 2 of Pentacles, right? This is about finding balance. Something you've been juggling ideas, you've been juggling money, you've been juggling the job, you've been juggling your life, maybe everything that's going on in your life. But look what you wind up with, the Magician. And I just want to show you that I don't know what you look like, particularly Lucy. It looks like the same woman in all 3 cards, this long-haired woman. The Magician is just one of my favorite cards in the deck. It feels to me like some clarity is going to be coming to you this month after a little bit of, you know, uh, going through it and really mentally working through some things. Is that what you look like, Lucy? Isn't that crazy? Look at you. There you are. See the long brown hair? There you go. And she does too. It's under that hood. And she has that infinity sign too. Sky's the limit, right? This is endless opportunity, possibility. But this is a card of manifesting. So it feels like this month you're really kind of going through some gyrations to come out the other end with having manifested something beautiful for yourself. Like that's a good card to get. I love this. And that sort of feels right for August because I think August is going to be a little nutty. All right, Lily Rose says Virgo rules the digestive system, also associated with the number 6. I love all these little tidbits that Lily Rose has. It's fascinating. That lady kind of looks like you too, Lily Rose. The long dark hair. Okay, thank you so much. And Janet. I asked who might move in the vacant apartment here. We were told it was a woman, but you saw a man. 3 separate men looked at it today. Oh my gosh. Thank you for sharing that, Janet. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you telling me that. Well, good luck. We hope he's a keeper. I feel like he'll keep to himself. That's the way I feel. All right, Maureen, may I have a message from my guides? Yes, you may. And my brain's a little tired, so I might need to go to the cards, but let's see. they're kind of making me feel like something's funny. Like they want to sort of tickle your funny bone, like laugh a little bit more, do something fun, get get out of your, the rut and go to a comedy show or just go have a laugh with a friend. That's the image that they're showing me. Look, there it is. This is the joy card, Maureen. They want you to find some more joy in your life. Have you been going through it right now? Or are you just a little too serious? Let's see what comes next. Balance. How do you find the joy? You find it with the temperance. That means balance. Balance. God, sorry about my boingy hair. Can't help it. Stay down. Go away. The temperance card. The temperance card is saying you can find balance for your life and sit in that joy. Do you love this card? Look at this. That giant sunflower just shining down on her, filling her. Okay. And let me just see here. Sorry, and yeah, look, you too get the magician card, right? What they're saying here is that your joy is in your hands, Maureen, right? It's in your hands, but you really do have to balance your energy and recognize that only you can create that for yourself. Nobody else can bring that to you, just you. Gina, you got that. You got it right. We need another Dowsing Rod session. Absolutely. And I'm down for it. Okay. Okay, Maureen, thank you. And good luck to you. I love that. Those are great cards. More really nice cards. All right, Janet. So here's your question. My sweet mom, Jean, died on this date. Oh, sorry. Some years ago. We were buddies. Does she have a message for me? Okay. Janet. A message. Jean. Okay. So the message that I feel from her is like it feels like do you ever worry like you can't picture her face or something like that? That's what I'm wondering, Janet. It feels like she has been gone a while. You said some years ago, but it feels like she's been gone long enough that um, you might sometimes feel like you know how you can't remember the contours of a friend's face if you don't see them a long time, or a lover or a friend or whatever it might be. But it feels that way with this. So first of all, she's kind of saying it doesn't matter. I'm always here. The way I see her too for you is like ever present, like right, always there. So I don't know if you feel her energy, because I feel like she's constantly there. And I want you also to know that she's showing me that it doesn't matter how long she is. She's um, it doesn't matter how long she's been gone. She's still present with you, even if you don't feel like you get messages from her, pennies, or whatever the thing is that you felt like she would bring to you. She's like always present there. She's also sort of kind of um, I'm hearing like it feels like she's giving me the message that you will always be her little girl. Okay. So that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And so even though she's on the other side, I don't have a lot of recent photos. She died 13 years ago. Okay. Um, I feel as if she just wants you to kind of remind you that like the length of time she's gone doesn't matter, is all I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter. And she does feel like she's as present as you were when she as she was when you were young, and that even as the years went by, she's also giving me some, like kind of giving me a feeling of gratitude and thanks for the help you gave her toward the end of her life. That it almost feels like she had a long lingering demise, and so this feels like she just wants to thank you again. She's kissing you on the head is what I see. I see her kind of above you. It's really beautiful. Very, very sweet, loving energy. Thank you. All right. Thanks, we'll let Jean go. Daniel, um, what are my parameters for a question? Usually people just ask personal questions. It can be very broad and vague, or it can be more specific, and we'll see. Put it in there. We have a few more minutes to go, and then we're going to say goodbye. So I do have a few more messages here, but pop it in. I think I already got Ms. Sharon, didn't I? Or did I not? Ms. Sharon, chime in. If I just zapped your question, let me know. Can somebody tell me whether I read for Ms. Sharon? I'm going to do Polly, and I'll look for the other. I'll look for your responses here. Message from my guides. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Okay, I will try. Okay, Polly. Message from your guides. Not really sure what I'm seeing here, Polly. It feels like I see handlebars. Like, are you riding a bike? Do you ride a bike? A motorcycle? I mean, stranger things have happened. It's. Thank you, Gina. Okay. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, but it feels like speed, like something's kind of moving sort of quickly for you, Polly. So whatever this is, it's like life has picked up for you and you're going places. It's the message that they're trying to show me. But also, they're also giving me this kind of like open air, wind in the hair feeling too, Polly. So it's as if like, this is kind of like a time that may be carefree and just fun times. Fun, get out in the fresh air, go, go, go. Go go on the trip, go on the road trip, get on your bike, whatever that may be. If it just feels like full steam ahead. Like things are really taking off for you. I don't know if you can place this, but I'm trying to interpret why they would show me like the handlebars of a bike or a motorcycle and the wind in the hair. But it does feel like, joyful and fun and get out and do and be. So that's what I'm getting for you, Polly. You'll have to place that. Yeah. Liz says, was it you who said your mom sent blue jays, Janet? I think it was Karen Conroy. Dupree, are you still here, Dupree? Am I pronouncing that right? Hi, Stulls. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay. A message from my guides. You're going to get 3 cards from my beautiful Light Seers Tarot, Dupree. Okay. Do you have children, Dupree? I'm seeing a little like somebody holding a baby. Let me know. It feels really loving and nice. So I don't know if this is you or... Yeah. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, there's the card that we got for Polly. It looks like that motorcycle right there. I don't know why I would have no kids. All right. It feels very, if I see some at the symbology of somebody holding a baby, it feels very nurturing, kind, loving. So this is saying you might want to do that for yourself, right? Like really kind of put that, you know, remind yourself to nurture yourself and be kind to yourself and the inner child of yourself, right? Okay. Thank you, Gina Fish. I appreciate it. It's usually Friday night or Saturday morning. Okay. Six of Pentacles is the first card I get for you, Dupree. This is saying the Six of Pentacles often looks, the Six of Pentacles is often looking to the past about something in your life, right? But it's also about kindness, giving and receiving. There's that nurturing we're talking about. Giving and receiving love, giving and receiving energy. It could be money, it could be any other kind of resource. And so somebody may be coming in to bring help to you. This is the card of help, getting help, giving help. Then you get two of the fastest cards in the deck. You get the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. These are speedy cards. So if you're looking for a helping hand, Dupree, it's coming to you and it will be here really soon. I want you also to be sure that you're putting out that intention, right? Put out that intention that you manifest that help. Manifest that help for you. And just tell the universe, tell your guides, tell your angels that you're ready for it. If this is not about you needing the help, it's about you giving the help too. I feel like it's more like you're on the receiving end though, right? So blessings to you, Dupree. Okay. And I did get your question, Daniel. We'll see if we can get to it without running out of steam. And so sorry for your loss. Jessica Lynn, do we do this message for August? Let me know, Jessica Lynn. I don't think I read for you yet. Okay. Karen says, was on a liquid diet for 5 years, and now I have to be careful after chemo. Yes, be super careful. Okay. Jessica Lynn, a message from your guide for August. Whoa, this looks like a powerful month for you, Jessica Lynn. Look at you. Look at you. You've got the King of Wands, which is all about entrepreneurship or following your passion and doing it with like you really own it, right? It's really, really powerful. You see and what's interesting is you've got that lion there, right? That's Leo energy. We're in the Lion's Gate right now. We're about to enter through that on 8/8, right? Lion energy. Follow your passion. That's very powerful. And you get the Ace of Wands. So you've got 2 wands now. So they're asking you to take action, follow your passion, find your inner creativity. And these are both very new start energy. I like that. Here's another new start. The Page of Pentacles, manifesting. When we see this card come out, it's saying manifest that for yourself. Manifest this energy for yourself. What is it that you're wanting to do, Jessica Lynn? What is it that you're trying to do? If it's a new career, this is the time. This is a good month for it. And I want everybody to harness this 8/8 energy for your manifestation. It's the best time to manifest, especially when it comes to career and creativity, all of those beautiful things. Okay. Moving on. We'll get through this. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'm here for it. Okay, Gina Halleck. Question: May I please have a message from my guides in my spiritual growth? What should I work on next? There, thank you very much. Okay. Spiritual, what area of spirituality should you work on? Well, they're already showing me how closely connected you are with the angels, okay? So I feel like this is a very, very important area of your life that you already, work in. So, but they love this, and they love this for you because it feels like your energy floats so high and it's so pure, like the angels. So I want you to keep thinking of, manifesting and doing more in the angelic realm, and archangels. I think you're connected with them as well. But it feels to me like this work is in like a beautiful, like, healing energy for others, healing people's souls through your spirituality. You are a conduit, Gina Halleck. Like, you are a conduit for many people. You can be a beautiful guide for people on how to tap into their spirituality and their connection with the angels. You know that you can do this. We've all seen this with Gina. She's just has such a lovely spirit, right? But okay, they're showing me one more thing, and this is that they also want you to turn that. You're very, very good at sending healing and love and grace to everyone out there. And now I feel like it's time for you to turn it inward. And they're showing me, it feels to me like you feel a little guilt with protecting yourself and taking care of yourself and being that guide for yourself. But you shouldn't feel that way at all. Like, everybody else is your concern. Now, Gina, it's time for Gina to be time for you to be your concern. And everything else if they're showing me, like, it all falls into place if you just allow it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Very, very many blessings to you. And Van, are you still here? Yes, Stoltz says, self-care is the best care. Are you still here? I'm sorry, Vaughn. I read that wrong. Are you still here, Vaughn? Trying to see that picture. Is that football? Baseball? What is that sport? Cricket? I don't know. I'm going to give it a second. Vaughn, if you're not here, I may move on so that we can get to everybody who is here. Thank you so much for visiting, and I'll look for Vaughn if Vaughn is still here. Daniel, Weldon Turek, do you foresee my being able to hear my dear wife Ruth more clearly soon? She died last year. Okay. She feels like she was so sick before she went. Like, is this true? You can validate for me if you're still here, Daniel. She feels like she was not well for a while. Okay. Your question, first of all, I think I know she hears you. But do you hear her is the question. And I think your grief is a little bit too thick right now. It's a little too deep right now to hear her. She shows me, I'll tell you what I see. Oh, really? Was she like bedridden for a while? Did she go quickly? Bike accident. That's what Daniel says. She just feels like, I get this, like, pain like in my back and in my gut when I tune into her energy. But she's saying something like she didn't want you to see her that way. Does that make sense? 5 hours after. And she's sorry. She's sorry she left. She had to leave. I can just feel your grief right now. And her from the spirit side, her regret in having to leave you in that state. She says, take this for what she's saying. It's not your time. We'll be together again. It feels so raw. It just feels so raw, Daniel, still. And so whenever I've seen this before, I think a lot of people who are grieving so heavily really have trouble feeling or hearing from their loved ones because their grief is just too thick. Gina says, I'm hearing piano music, angelic music. But she is there, and I feel she shows me, I'm getting a chill. I feel as if she's, curls you. She sits at the table with you. Like she just almost as if it's, she knows, I think you'll hear. Oh, it feels really sad. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have to step out of this. We'll let her go. Ruth, she's with you. Just remember that. And this has to be my last because I've been going for an hour and a half, and I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, SR. So sorry. And so many blessings to you, Daniel. I feel your pain. I really do. We all do. Okay. Stoles, are you here? Yes. First time viewer, I'd love a message from the other side if you have one. Okay. I'll take off my glasses for a moment. Stoles. Okay. I'm going to shuffling the cards. If you hear noise, that's the cards being shuffled. All right. Stoles, do you work? And if so, are you considering a change in employment? This is something I'm being shown. Oh, look. Are you looking for a job? Something about, it feels like it's something about a job or resources, okay? And look at the cards that I got. Yes, possibly would. Okay. So here we are with the Five of Pentacles, right? This is often it's about, feeling like you're poor, like you don't have enough money. This can be a card of illness too, but it's about feeling like you're just, not making ends meet. But the help is right there. And what I want to show you is that we just saw this with somebody else. This is the help. The help is coming. This is also saying the pay raise is coming, or the better job opportunity is coming for you, right? Something is coming to you that's gonna bring help to you and get you out of this situation. And look, the last card you get is this Nine of Cups. They call this card the Smug Merchant, but this is about sometimes in the original deck, the original Rider-Waite deck. But this card is about abundance and contentment and joy. You've been working for something and it comes into you. So this looks like the help is on the way. You're going to find a way out of this. I just got a stronger ringing in my ear, and that happiness and joy and contentment is coming. How nice. We've had a lot of nice cards tonight for many of you. So I love this. Okay, folks, thank you to all of the new folks for joining. I really do appreciate it. We're going to send our love and our blessings and our, healing prayers to all of those who need it in this chat. Please, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do my tarot scopes live or recorded as I did last week. Let me know if you like them recorded, maybe in the comments below. My weekly tarot scopes I released on Monday in a recorded format, where I can do them live. So let me know what you like better, and I will see you soon. And yes, somebody talked about a dowsing rod session. Yes. I'm going to have more time for a lot of these things now that my summer chaos is ending. And so I'm so happy to be here. Happy to have everybody here tonight for the end of the summer. End of my summer camps, my summer craziness. And I look forward to seeing everybody very, very soon. So be well, everyone. Thank you.